Playback is a form of theatre that transforms the stories and experiences of an audience by a group of professional facilitators, actors and musicians. The session is led by a playback facilitator who interviews members of the audience, and the stories and moments that they share from their lives are then turned into theatre by the group of performers on the spot.
Mainly when you have events like this, people tend to go for some kind of high-profile guest speaker or some sort of person that's talking at you. And with Melbourne Playback Theatre, they're really interactive and draw the things out of the people and get them really engaged in the performance. And I think that interactivity is really a bonus for us.
Oh, look, it was fantastic. I just loved the way that the audience were able to participate, and the actors really transformed their thoughts into actions, and I think everyone thoroughly enjoyed it.
A playback performance will allow a group of people to find a common story, even though they're coming from different areas of an organisation. Through the process of playback, people begin to understand where they're fitting in a greater narrative.
The facilitator can focus the performance to a specific topic, or can leave it open and let the audience direct the way the performance goes. It's a great way to find out what is going on above and below the surface for any group of people.
In a playback performance, audience members will see themselves reflected back. Now, they might not have shared a story, but in the story that is shared, there'll be elements or fragments that will actually resonate really strongly. So it helps an audience listen to each other deeply, it helps them have empathy with each other's roles, and it helps to bring people together as a community to understand what their role in a larger story is.
And I think after a huge day of training, that it was just the best thing to really help them bond as a group and reflect on the day's training that they've had, so it was wonderful.
I think it was great to break up the night and finally finish it with something performance based.
And it was really interesting to see it from another point of view and through someone else acting it back to me, and it even made me, retrospectively think back on my experience. It's almost changed the way I look at it.
So playback can be used in many diverse settings, to open and close conferences, to celebrate achievements, to address conflicts, to consult, to brainstorm and to explore the effects of change.